Hi folks, something a little bit different today. I wasn't planning on recording this draft, it was just going to be one that I was doing for a bit of fun by myself. And as the draft went on, I thought the deck was going to be quite fun. So unfortunately I didn't get to capture the draft section, but I'll talk you through how that went and then we'll go through some games. As you can see, I think the most fun part is going to be these 3 rune crabs, and if I get some real fun, 2 Nahiri's Lithoformen. The 1 Nahiri's Lithoformen. So get a crab or 2 out, cast Nahiri's Lithoformen, get maybe 3 more landfall triggers, mill them a bunch, and hopefully win the game. To help us get there, I've got Royal Eruption. That's pretty good. One of the best removal spells in the format. I've got a couple of Living Tempest as an alternate win con, I suppose, to be able to attack through. I've got Inscription of Insight. I've got a Glasspool Mimic as well, which is a clone effect, and I could potentially clone a rune crab. So I've got potential 4 rune crabs in the deck, and a few other bits and pieces going on. The Royal's quite good. Actually, I might take out the Zulaport Duelist and put in a Field Research. I quite like it, but I've had other people say that it's not as good. I've not been doing too well in this format so far. I'm currently 1-6, which doesn't feel very good. I think I've got a little bit unlucky, but we'll see. Hopefully this deck is going to be at least fun. I think it's doing a particular thing. 3 rune crabs, potentially 4, is going to be pretty nuts, and I can get that combo off at least once. I'll be happy with the Nahiri's Lithoformen. So let's see how the games go. I am still down in bronze. Sorry, not bronze. I'm still down in gold. I didn't really play much limited going into this format because I was saving up the golden gems. I pretty much had all of the M21 cards, and I had a decent chunk of Amonkhet. So I was happy to just kind of save the golden gems to make the most out of Zendikar. Looking at the start here, 2 lands. I've got a Ruin Crab. I can't really ask for very much more here. If I get some more lands, I'm doing okay. I'm going on the play. So let's see how it goes. Opponent deciding. Turn 1 Ruin Crab's always going to be quite fun in the format, I think. See them having a bit of a read of it there. Royal Eruption, happy with that. Got a blue-red mirror here. So let's see, Ardent Electromancer. Looking like wizard things going on. I'd be interested to see what people think about the build of the deck. Feel free to drop us something in the comments. Sure, I'd prefer to cast this with Kicker. I think I'll probably cast this normally. Next turn, hopefully getting the Geyser Mage. Yeah, I think I'll hold off. Didn't get a land, which is a little bit frustrating. This isn't a big deal. I can probably block it. I probably don't want to block it. I might block and then hold up into the Royal if need be. Definitely could have done with a land there. So I'm going to block, and then if I need to bounce it to his hand, I'm fine to do that. So got some kind of shock effect here. That would kind of suck. It's a 2 for 1. Oh well. Still no lands. Very annoying. Opponent's getting all those lands out there. Still no lands, but I did get the Cleansing Wildfire, so I can destroy a land to get a land, and then maybe draw another land. I think I'm happy to do that actually. Destroy target lands, control my search library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, shuffle the library and draw a card. So if I destroy the island, get an island, draw another land. There we go. Starting to get a bit more into it. So they're down to 19 cards. I've got potential Royal Eruption and Bubble Snare next turn, or Glacial Grasp. I'll probably go for Glacial Grasp. I think I'll Royal Eruption the Umara Wizard, and now that this is tapped, I'll Bubble Snare here. Feeling pretty good. 4 cards in hand for them, down to 18 cards in the library. Hopefully getting some lands soon. Okay. Not a very offensive card. I'm fine with them being defensive. Got a Shell Shield I can hold up to protect my Ruin Crab, which is kind of what I'm wanting it to have. Unfortunately, lots of blue here, and not much blue on the battlefield. Cunning Guy's Mage isn't doing much. I might Glacial Grasp actually, because I do want to get the lands. There we go. So at least I've got an island here, so I can Shell Shield damage spell. I can't give it hexproof, but I can Shell Shield to give it the extra toughness. So if they try to Royal Eruption, yeah, even a kicked Royal Eruption won't destroy it. Down to 12 cards. Pretty happy. Okay, return an instant or sorcery card from the graveyard to the hand. Seems pretty good. Royal Eruption, so I definitely want to hold that Shell Shield now. Aha, a bit of spice. It's a 2/1 flyer for 2. Like, it's fine. I'm happy with that. I think I'm just going to cast the Skyclave Squid here, and then leave up my Shell Shield. Might as well kick it. Gives it hexproof. Okay. No point in attacking there. Get land, get some mill. So they're down to 8. I'm still at quite a high life total. 2 targets still in hand, scry 2, then draw 2 cards. This lets us scry. Preferably want to wait till that's kicked. I think I'll just cast this to get a scry, so I'm going to draw a land next turn hopefully. It's another blocker. Ooh, Glasspool Mimic. That's tempting. It is a land, so I can make it come in as tapped as a land. I think I'm going to leave that on top. And I think I'm going to play it as a land. I would love to be able to copy a Ruin Crab to get double landfall triggers, but don't really have the mana to do that. I'll block here. And yeah, I'll block here. They've got a trick, they've got a trick. Kills my Cascade Seer, but Fine with that. So play this as a land. Mills, so they're down to 4 cards. Scry 2, draw 2. Yep, I'm fine with both of those. No attacks. Probably block here. Next turn, play a land, mill them. Even if they kill the Rune Crab at this point, then okay, so they've killed the Rune Crab. Bit annoying. I do have 2 more Rune Crabs in the deck, but they're on a bit of a clock here, to say the least. Magmatic Channeler. So it's going to get +3/+1. I think I'm going to play that. And then I can also leave up the Living Tempest to flash that in. So it's 4/4 for 2. Yep, sure, I'm happy with that. Still out with 3 cards, so I just need to hold them off for a few turns. The Thunder and Spark Mage is pretty good. Sure. I think if I flash it in, block the Spark Mage, they've obviously got some kind of trick here. I've got 2 potential blockers for next turn to block the Colossus next turn, and if... Okay, that's fine, I've got another blocker. I could kick this. Yeah, I think I'll kick this. Bounce that creature. No attacks. This... Oh, it's whenever it blocks. It's not whenever it's blocked. Good. So I've got the Seagate Colossus. And an Ardent Electromancer. Got 1 card left in the library. I've got plenty of blockers. They don't want to attack here. Got a land, I'm going to hold the land. Don't need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That costs 7, that's annoying. So only got 1 Rune Crab there, but it's still doing quite a lot of fun. Still managed to mill them, I'm happy. Not the spiciest of turns. Yeah, and that's game, I believe. Give the opponent a GG. Block here. Block here. Block here. And... Haha, well, might as well. Show them what we've got. And there we go. 1-0. Pretty good. Did what the deck wanted to do, control the board a little bit, and milled them out. Happy with that. Come on. Let's do some more. Like I say, definitely want to get that that little combo off with Nahiri's Lithoforming. Come on, Arena. Catch up. We're well past release now. We shouldn't be having any of these glitches. What's everybody thinking of the set? I'd like to see what you think. It does seem pretty cool. I've enjoyed a lot of stuff that's going on. I've enjoyed the double face cards. I think they're an interesting mechanic. I don't think they're particularly exciting. I think that's why some people aren't really hot on this set so far. So they're a cool mechanic. I like the design. I think they're good to play with, and they enhance the play experience a little bit. Some of them might be a bit broken in older formats. We'll remain to see how that goes, but I do think they are a pretty cool mechanic. I don't think they're exciting though, and I think that's the issue that some people are having. So I've got a Rune Crab, and I've got I've got a Glasspool Mare, and I've got effectively 3 lands here if I need to. I think I'm going to keep this. I really want a mountain, but I've got a turn 1 Ruin Crab. I'm on the play, and I can start playing some lands. And this is why these dual face cards are good. The Saloon Division, yes, I'd like to play it as a normal spell, but I can play it as a land if need be. In the Royal, so yeah, I'll play the Saloon Division as a land. Hopefully I'm going to get another land so I can copy my Ruin Crab next turn. What we've got here, Black-White Clerics. Ooh, please, I got rid of that Fierce Fledging. There we go, that's exactly what I wanted. So I get a landfall here. Mill them again. Nice. I get my 3-mana Ruin Crab down. They could have a kill spell here. I did a whole video on the tricks that people could have, but I then totally forgot what they could have at that point. Oops. Oh, so we both draw a card. I'm happy with that. In fact, okay, so I got a Royal Eruption, and I got another land. Sweet. So mill them for 6. They're down to 17. I'm going to hold this into the Royal. I'm going to bounce something to their hand if need be. I'm happy to let them just attack through. Squad Commander. When it ends the battlefield, create 1/1 warrior token for each creature in your party. So, Wizard and a warrior, and that's a warrior. So if I enter the Royal with Kicker, so I can draw a card as well. So they're going to get 1 fewer 1/1 here. Got a Ruin Crab! Oh, give us another land. Come on, need a land. It's not a land. Board wipes, no board wipes. There is a white board wipe, but it's quite expensive. They're on 16. I don't have a land, so I'm not going to play the Ruin Crab. I think I'm just going to play this to scry and block. These are really good cards, but if I get a land, I can mill them for 9. So I think I'm going to have to scry them at the bottom. That's slightly above. No attacks. So mill them for 9. We'll be going down to 6 cards. So 2 lands and I win. Effectively. Pretty good. Just make the block here. If they use a trick, they use a trick. That's fine. Okay. Totally fine by me. There we go. So we do a Ruin Crab. Just let them know how nice I think that is. Oh, and he's had enough. There we go. Milled out. Come on! Come on! We can do this. 7 wins. Yes, I'm in gold. Fair enough. Shut up, you. But got to get the platinum somehow. You know. If you're in diamond, you end up in gold. I think I can't remember if I got platinum or diamond last season. I didn't play a huge amount at the end of the month. Played best of 1 historic. It's good fun. Best of 1. If I'm playing in person, I prefer best of 3. Often at home, if I'm just trying to get in a game or 2, I'll go best of 1 just for the speed of the games and things like that. Another booster pack. Save them up for the value. I've got plenty of wild cards, so don't need the cards. If I want some cards, I'll just craft them. But save them up so the rare protection kind of helps us out a little bit. There's plenty of information out there on that if you want to look. Something else I'm interested in is seeing what draft content people want. I've tried out a few different formats of draft. Here we go, another turn on Ruin Crab. I'm going to get these quite a lot. See, I've got 3 actual Ruin Crabs, and I've got the Lithoforming, so hopefully get a bit of a combo going here. On the draw, it's fine. Got this Glacial Grasp. It works really well with what I'm doing. It mills them, it draws us a card, and it kind of slows them down. Living Tempest. So yeah, this feels pretty good. This feels pretty good. Let's get my mill on. Okay. I'll allow it. I think I'll just play an island and let them keep guessing at what I'm doing. Obviously blue-black. Nothing huge going on there. This is pretty good. This Skyclave Squid's pretty good. This is instant, so I can play it on their turn. Ooh, they've got another one. It's 3-2. Ooh, do they not have a land? No land? No land. Ouch, that is not what they wanted. Kind of helped them out there as well. Seafloor Stalker. Yeah, so, you know, helped them out a little bit there. What they're down to? 24 cards. Kind of want another... Tap one of these down. Draw a card. Kind of want another Rune Crab now. Or a mountain. Okay, we can negate that. That's perfectly fine. Obviously I don't get the draw. It's quite a decent chunk of damage. So I've got another mountain. I can play that for 2. And destroy. So potentially 2 more landfalls. I'm in 21. I think I'm going to save that a turn. Or 2. Play Living Tempest next turn. Flash it in. So we've got another land. Not blocking. We're getting in there. Another Rune Crab would be great here. Would be fantastic. Field Research. No, I think I'm just going to play this. So I can cast Nahiri's Little Foreman for 6 next turn. I'm going to hold everything up here. Flash in the Living Tempest. Block a thing. Okay, they've got the next land. Pretty good. They can attack for 8 here. Flash this in. What they're going to do. Never thought blue-black would be a particularly aggro deck. Has Death Touch as long as you control another rogue. They could flash in a rogue here, so I'm not going to block. There we go. Okay. It gets -2, -0. Right then, so I'll get another mountain. They've got 13 cards. So I've got 2 lands in hand. So I'm going to draw 4 cards. I've got 2 lands in hand. Play X equals 4. Leave myself with 2 mountains? Do they have a kill spell here? Do they have a way to kill the Rune Crab? I think they would have killed the Rune Crab by now if they did. Let them know how nice it is. It's nice. Oh no! Ah, counter. That's so annoying. Yeah, I'm just dead here. So. Ah, nightmare. I would love to know. I mean, what I need to get. They had 13 cards there, so I need to mill them 5 times. Yeah, I don't think I was going to get there anyway. Still, it would have been fun. I could have got some blocker though. It was my only out there. You know, blue-black aggro. I mean, it's rogues, yes. Fair enough, but landfall aggro with those crabs. It was pretty impressive from the opponent there, I have to say. Didn't draw a huge amount. I got a lot of lands there. They had the counters. Obviously, I'm fine with lands in this deck, especially if I start with the Ruin Crab. Do I get 4 turn 1 Ruin Crabs in a row here? No rune crab apart from my mimic rune crab, but also I've only got one land, so that needs a good old fashioned mulligan. I did have the second land, I suppose, but this one's better. Still no rune crabs. Got a shell shield, sentinel, inscription. I think I keep the lands. Probably keep the guys a mage. No. One's going first. I think I'll keep the 6. And then that's a 3, so that's a 2/3 flyer. It's a bit of a better butt to block with, so I think I'll keep it that way around. The Tempest is fine. So on the second game, how good the multiple rune crabs out together is. That's definitely possible, even if it doesn't look possible at the minute. So with this, I think I'll play it next turn, scry 2, draw 2. Because then I've got 2 Living Tempests next couple of turns. Yeah, scry 2, draw 2. Rune crab and then a land. Sure. Yeah, fine. Now I've got to choose between the Rune Crab and the Living Tempest next turn. We'll see what we draw. 30 cards in the deck, 10 activations Rune Crab, but it's really more than 4 a turn because they've got to draw at least 1 card a turn. They don't seem to be particularly fast, red, black. They've had to use a couple of their modal DFCs, so that is fine for them to use, but it means that they are down a couple of spells from the deck. A little bit depends on how they've built the deck. I think I'm going to go for the crab combo here, because I've just got something else I can play. So I've got Shell Shield, so I can give it hexproof. I can play a Thief and Skydiver, just as a 2/1 flyer. I'm totally fine playing as a 2/1 flyer. And then next turn I can flash in Living Tempest to start attacking them on 2 fronts, and then turn after I can flash in another Living Tempest. I could flash in Living Tempest and do a double block. I think I might do that. Nothing instantly gives Death Touch. Feed the Swarm. Cast it with Kicker. Give it 06 and hexproof. Means it can also block this turn quite nicely. Royal Eruption. Keep that in hand. Nice. Next attack. So I can hold this and then just wait until 5 damage. I think I'll allow it to attack, because I can do 5 in the air next turn and then flash in another one of these, and then I can start. Okay, fine. So just go to plan B and start the attacks. 2 Royal Eruptions. So plan B, smash them in the face with flyers. I think I'll block with this turn. It's 3 damage. It's fine. So I could potentially win next turn. You're going to remove something? Sure. Not going to win next turn now. So good at this. Ah, nice. Okay. Lots of removal. Well done, 21. 5. I think I'll block this turn. Unless need a more 5. If the miller's some, then I can block. I should have probably blocked earlier, because then when this gets menace, I won't be able to block it. That's a bit of an issue. Okay. 2 damage to each opponent. Turn a card to the hand. That's not doing anything this turn. Block this turn. Attack in. Hit land. Clear everything out. Smash him in the face. There we go. 3-1. Winning with plan B there. Bounces back the hand was pretty cool. I was 1 turn from being dead potentially there. Hey, I'm not the bottom gold anymore. Come on. So this is my best deck so far. 3-1. It's the opposite of my previous record, which was 1-3, and the one before that was 0-3. I'd had mana issues in the first draft I did. That was a red-black deck with tons of removal, but just huge mana issues. Two of the games I start with 3 swamps and no mountains, and then didn't draw any more lands. And then last time I had a pretty good deck. It was black-white clerics with a load of rares, but just didn't draw the rares, and the opponents just seem to have a bit more going on with those decks. Here I've got a Royal Eruption, got Cleansing Wildfire, got a Magmatic Channeler, got potential second Rune Crab. I could do with drawing a Rune Crab here and then copying it and then using the Cleansing Wildfire. But if I don't, I do have stuff going on. I can use this to start digging. Red, white. Warriors, come out to play. Actually, don't come out to play. I don't want you to come out to play. I don't want to see any warriors here because I don't want to be attacked. But Royal Eruption should be able to hold off anything if they have the uncommon, the red, white uncommon. Okay, that's this one's the 4/5 Trampler. Yeah, definitely looks warriors. Coming in tapped, I think that's going to hurt the red white deck a little bit. Still a really good card. Definitely not going to block here. Scavenger Blade. Oof. Yeah, so I'm not going to block. And then I can Royal Eruption their creature. Discard a card. Discard a mountain. Is that a Rune Crab? No, it's not. This blocks what they're doing. And then that just puts it back in the hand. This blocks. Turn. Well, I'm not gonna, because I've got to cast it this turn. So I think I'll just do that. And do that. So I can block. They can remove it. Sure. Again, if there's a combat trick here, they use a combat trick. It's fine. Sure. Okay. Use a removal spell on it. Sneak Guide. It's power 2 or less. Yeah. Should have maybe discarded a card there. So, cast this, could return their 2 creatures to the hand. That'll really slow them down. Obviously missing the lands a little bit here. I think I'm going to do that. I perhaps should have went for, I don't know. Yeah. Because this needs another 4 mana. I'm not going to get another 4 mana here. Not easily. So I'm going to cast it. Turn 2, target creatures to their owner's hands. I'll attack. If I draw a land, I'll probably activate this. 4 more into my sorceries. Okay. So I've had to play another spell as a land. Like I say, I'm quite happy to play these as lands, but sometimes you just don't want to play it as a land. It isn't what you want to do. You prefer to cast it as a spell side, but if you have to cast it as a land, then or play it as a land, then that's what you do. Opponent's having a good old think here. Angel Heart Protector, gives something indestructible. Okay. Field Research, kick a 6 to draw 3. I think. Just cast it as a divination. Draw a couple of lands. Discard an island. I can't cast any of them this turn. So just go for either. Play an island, and then 3 damage to him. I feel like they're going to eventually get to a point where they just start winning. Definitely feel that. Okay, so that, yeah, they're just going to start playing a lot of creatures out here. Could copy this and I'll have 2 4/4s eventually. I only need. So I could play the Glasspool Mimic, make a copy of this, play it. So I'll discard an island. Live in Tempest or Cunning Geyser Mage. Well, it's got to be Live in Tempest, I think. Actually, no. No, I can kick this. I'll bounce that. Because it makes their stuff unblockable. At the minute I can block either of these, so I don't really want to attack. Trade, obviously. But making their stuff unblockable, making something unblockable with this and then using this to pump seems quite good with what they're doing. This is really cool. I've liked how much playability this has had. I've still got 3 crabs in here. I've also got the equipment up here. Don't want to highlight in case it draws our attention to it, but they could equip if they wanted to. Don't want to, which suggests something. You can see them thinking about it. They can't equip an instant speed though. Again, if they've got a trick, they've got a trick. They don't. Trade for the creature. Because this gives +2/+0. And what are they doing here? 2 cards? Yeah, sure. I'll take 2 cards for that. Come on. Flood. I can't even play as it's a 0/0 at the minute. I'm going to hold the lands as well. If I get Rune Crabs, then I want to start playing lands. I can't have that many lands. I had 15 basic lands, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At the top, 6 cards of the library. If you insert a sorcery card from among them, put it in your hand. For the rest of it, I might as well cast it. 1 Rune Crab in there. Load more lands. Oh, this is a frustrating game. At 25, it's still going to take a lot of milling to get them down. They can 3, 4, 5. They can attack for 6 this turn. So that's a rogue and warrior. It's really. They go back and don't know. If I get a crab, I can play the crab and copy it. I can mill him for 6 and mill him for 6. Yeah. Pump the team. I'm dead. Oh, that was a frustrating game. Frustrating. Okay, 3-2. Deck feels good. Definitely revolves around rune crowds, but having 3 in the deck means I'm quite likely to have one on my top in my opening hand. Have to check the hypergema to calculate to see the odds of having it. But it is quite high. Let's start winning again, and let's start having some fun with the wins. So size 7, 6 size 3. So I'm 44.8% chance to draw at least. Whoa, mulligan. 44.8%. This is an island, yes, but there we go. That's better. So I've got a bubble snare, got a rune crab, got a skyclave squid, and a cascade seer. I think I'll keep this and put the cascade seer back. Keep my removal and stuff on the play. Play the rune crab and start the mill. So yeah, 44.8% to get 1 or more crabs in my opening hand. So I play skyclave squid. So they are blue-white. It seemed early, which is good for me. Oh, skyclave squid. I think I play my 2-mana 2/1 flyer with effectively flavor text. Chilling Trap, Journey to Oblivion. Okay, removal. Block here, happily trade that. Start attacking with this. Royal Eruption, Bubble Snare to deal with any big issues which come up. Actually, I'm not going to block that. Because then I can Bubble Snare it if I want to. Kazim Raptor. Okay, so I'm going to shoot that down. I'm not going to Bubble Snare. It's a rogue, not a wizard. Can attack. So he's at 23 cards, so they're at 23 cards. Is that a fly? It's a flyer. Really? Yeah. I'll trade these. Land. Excellent. Excelente. Mill some cards. What did I mill? Can Geyser Mage. Excellent. Spare supplies. There's a flash. No. Kicker. Oh, it's kicker. It's kicked. Yeah. It's kick. Kick it. I thought it was if you had a wizard it taps, but that would probably be a bit nutty. So definitely want to land next turn. Land so I can live in Tempest and also mill them for another 3, which means they'll be at 15 on their turn. Got a lot of cards in hand though. That's the worrying thing. Okay, sure. It wasn't a land. It was a Cunning Geyser Mage. Could hold out for kicker, but I think I just want blocker. How am I doing the race? I think, yeah, I'll just try for the race. I'll let 4 through this turn. So I'm racing them on 2 fronts. I'm racing them on the damage front, because they can tap something here, so I might as well do it this way. Landfall tap, yeah. Yeah, let it through. Next turn I might play this and I can offer the double block. Oh, spicy. That's a problem. Rare creature you control deals combat damage to a player. You and that player each gain that much life. Beginning of your end step. If you have at least 15 more life than your start life total. Okay. It makes me 5. There's 5 toughness in the air, so that's going to block this fine. Oh, but then makes us 4 toughness, makes it die. Okay. Pass the turn. I know this is really strong. I've seen people doing some horrible things with it. They need to be... block like that. Kick this. Give it. That does nothing actually. I should have played it here. Never mind. In fact, I definitely should have played it there because it's fine. That was a punt. Punt. 17. Okay, so need landfall triggers. Definitely want to land next. Scry X. I think it's Scry because I'm going to mill you. That's the plan. That's not a land. That is a land. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're going to get an 11 here, so they're going to go to 25. Skycave Squid. In the Royal. Okay, so that's good. I can bounce this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're attacking with 10. Yeah, in the Royal. Bounce their Angel. In fact, I might let it hit us once. Let it hit us once. Yeah. No blocks. Oh, so right, okay. So I read it. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I read it as I gain life instead, but it just does damage and then I gain the life. Maybe I shouldn't have kicked it because it's... Oh, yeah, I think that just makes me dead. Oh, that's so hard to deal with that card. Because Bubble Snare wouldn't have helped us there with that. Royal Eruption doesn't help us deal with that. think my only chance was to bounce it. Oh well, deck didn't do quite as well as I was hoping. Let us know what you think. I'm a little bit disappointed with that. We've got some really cool games with it. I didn't manage to get a little combo off. But yeah, I think I got a little bit unlucky with some of the matchups. I think the deck's quite good. Yeah, try and cheer us up in the comments, will you? Because that's a little bit frustrating there, especially losing to that Angel. I think that's a really, really good card. Definitely one of the better cards in the set. So hard to deal with. It dodges a lot of removal. I mean, there's obviously a lot of black removal which kills it, but it does dodge a lot of removal. And obviously I misread the cards as well. So 3-3, not the worst. I do get a decent chunk of my investment back. But yeah, I'll probably be posting another draft video or two in the coming weeks. Let us know what you think, and give us a like and subscribe, because it does really help us out. And I hope to see you again soon.